This episode of the Pu'u Muay Thai podcast is brought to you by pmtlifestyle.com, authentic Muay Thai lifestyle by Pu'u. Definitely go check out the website at pmtlifestyle.com for some awesome lifestyle merchandise. That's for those of you out there either involved in Muay Thai, looking at getting involved in Muay Thai, and embrace a healthier lifestyle to live the life of a Nak Muay. Go check it out. All right, so what up? We have Coach Ryan Ughoc from Pu'u Muay Thai Santa Barbara, chief instructor, man. We kind of came up on a podcast idea today, talking about striking from Muay Thai striking and MMA. Is that correct?
Yes. The difference between Muay Thai and MMA, and then Muay Thai and Muay Thai fights like in Thailand, all over the world. The difference between the striking and the two of them.
Sweet, man. So, you've had experience training MMA competitors, right?
Yeah.
Blue belt in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Long time blue belt.
Yeah.
I know a couple of those people. Some of the most dangerous guys on the mat, typically.
I'm a big teddy bear.
I see. Where are y'all located from TikTok? I can't see the name over there. I'm getting old, man. We're located in Santa Barbara, California, in Ventura, California. This is currently State Street in Santa Barbara. State Street, beautiful State Street. We have a kick-ass location here. So we're best utilizing it here today. So going back into your experience, so how long have you been doing martial arts?
I've been doing martial arts for a long time. I started off as a kid doing judo. Grew up, once I got older, started boxing a little bit, then started doing Muay Thai and jiu-jitsu. So I've grapple, strike, both of those dimensions in combat sports, basically.
Sweet. And you've been on the podcast before, so if you guys want to check it out, if you're watching here on TikTok, on Instagram, go check out the link in bio. Pu'u Muay Thai podcast on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and we have some more details about Coach Ryan and stuff on there.
The OG number one.
So going on to for MMA striking stuff, you have strict Muay Thai. That's what we specialize in.
Yeah,
right?
correct.
So that's our specialty. But kind of going into it, I've also had experience training people in MMA too.
Mm-hmm.
And you've had a lot of experience and stuff also. It's think about Jesse Newell down in Ventura, mm-hmm. Powder, great guy. Mm-hmm. Also, there was, what's his name? His nickname was Leonidas. In Ventura, he fought Knuckleheads, trained with him a little bit.
Okay.
Chris Real Deal Beal.
Chris Beal.
Yeah. When he got that flying knee knockout, I think that was one of his only training partners at the time.
Really?
Like sparring partners.
Yeah.
Because I just got back from Thailand and I was able to do the 5-minute sparring rounds.
Oh
with him.
yeah.
And everybody's just like, damn, you guys are going at it.
Yeah.
And then he got that flying knee knockout.
That's sick.
Also Tony Ferguson.
Yes.
UFC.
High level contender.
Yeah, interim world champion, mm-hmm. UFC. You train a lot of local MMA mm-hmm. champions and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Also, cornered Jeremy Montijo.
Yeah.
MMA in Muay Thai and stuff like that. UFC Muay Thai Open, helped train him for that.
Yeah.
For that. So, what are some key differences you would say going between fighting in a pure Muay Thai fight, a stand-up fight, versus an MMA fight where it's more like a free fight where you can be taken down, be thrown, in your experience?
So a lot of it I see is in the stance. The stance for MMA, because you're having to avoid takedowns, you're in a little bit wider of a base and your rhythm changes a little bit.
The stance is a little bit different.
Stance is a big difference. And anytime you adjust your stance, it may, think about it like on Madden when you're creating a player and you only have so many points and then you would lower one to give them more speed or something like that. So whenever you make adjustments in your stance, there's always benefits and cons of doing that. Yeah, pros and cons. So it changes kind of the game and the striking range, the distance, and how you throw it.
So it goes into like we're always laughing and talking about calf kicks because people ask,
Yeah.
use calf kicks in Muay Thai. It's like, not really, because the stance is more squared and upright.
Yeah, if they're gonna give me a calf kick, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But people don't give that up.
Hi Jonathan, great setup. Thank you. Karate on TikTok. Josh over there in Canada. Hope you're doing good. So, like, what are some key differences in the stance? Obviously, based out a little bit more, getting ready for takedowns and stuff like that too.
Different balance. And when you start spreading your feet out, I guess the push off your toes are a little different. Just changes in general. Yeah.
So I've seen it personally in officiating, like high-level MMA guys, and in just watching fights for years, seeing the differences.
Yeah.
You'll see like line fights done it a lot because there's not a lot of professional Muay Thai fighters.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And they brought in professional MMA fighters who maybe had MMA records, but they never fought Muay Thai before.
Yeah.
And sometimes they win.
Sometimes they win. Yeah.
Sometimes they win. And it's like it's almost like that grit of just like fighting, like I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, that not saying die. Never say die.
And just being down for getting hit. And, and grinding it out.
Yeah,
and,
absolutely.
It's absolutely nothing to take away from that.
No.
100%. Good fighters.
Yes.
But then you get them going against like higher level experienced Muay Thai fighters. They're used to that too.
Yeah.
And usually it ends in the Muay Thai fighter winning in a strict stand-up fight, right?
Yes. Yes.
So. I think there was one, it's like Pedro Gonzalez. I think he fought against Rungrat Sasi Papa. The kid was like 18 from Thailand. And Pedro Gonzalez, MMA fighter. It was like on paper, you looked at it like, why the fuck is this match happening?
Yeah.
It was over online fight.
Yeah.
Did you see that fight?
No, I didn't.
Once we get this thing,
we'll get it on there. Yeah.
We can pull it up on there. But. On paper, it's like, hey, there's no way in hell this guy's winning.
Yeah.
He fucking won. He just ran it on the ropes, made it a dirty fight. Not technical at all.
Yeah.
But he won.
Yeah.
But then he came back. I think he fought. I can't remember who he fought the second time, but he fought like 2 times like that, and he just won.
Yeah.
And he eventually got stopped by like a really strong technical Muay Thai fighter.
Yes.
So, eating leg kicks, clinch, all that stuff. A little bit different.
Wears you out. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. FYI, our karate stance is more like MMA, wrestling-based strike stance in karate. Yeah, I've noticed that. Have you seen that like in like Shotokan or Kyokushin? They're a little bit more like based out.
Yeah.
They're not turning their back foot as much.
Yeah.
They're almost
a
little bit more based out. One of the things that like kind of goes into is same thing with Muay Thai fighters. How do you think the transition is going from like more of like a grappling based background, and maybe you had some MMA fights and then going to go fight Muay Thai versus somebody and getting the more striking, because you're gonna fight MMA, you're gonna be doing stand up striking too, right? But not strictly that. You're doing a little of everything.
So I feel like the progression of like MMA had went from the guys that excuse me, the guys that were really good on the ground would be able to take them down and dominate them on the ground. Then people started to learn a ground game, and they started to learn how not to be taken down. And so now the progression of it is they know enough jiu-jitsu usually to not put themselves in bad situation on the ground and to stay on the feet. So now you're seeing more strikers, or you're seeing more fighters have to level up their striking and become more technical to be able to do well on their feet now. So I feel like that's been a big progression of
like MMA.
MMA, totally.
You're seeing it too in the women's division.
Absolutely, the girls. Yes.
I've talked about this so many times on the podcast. These are all high-level Muay Thai fighters.
Yes.
Strictly, and they were fighting for like $200-$300 fights.
Yes. Yes. And then you see them fight other MMA fighters, and it's like, man, their level of striking is nowhere near compared to them. I really like watching women combat sports. Think about it like WNBA compared to NBA, right? It's usually more of a technical matchup in WNBA.
I've actually
good fundamentals.
NBA, so
no.
I've seen it, but I'm not a big basketball fan, so I can't comment.
It's not as flashy as like NBA, where the guys are dunking on each other, you know, they're doing crazy stuff, they're breaking ankles, they're taking it to the hoop. Women's basketball is more fundamentally based. Passing, dribbling, I guess you'd call it basic, not to take away from it. But then when you transfer that over into the combat sports world, guys want to just muscle everything and everything's wild and it's
like, I know how to smash.
Yeah, it's like Hulk smash. And then you take that technical side like WNBA and you bring it into combat sports. And those matches, I like watching those almost more than a lot of the amateur guys because of the technicality that's there.
Yeah, it's like the thought process isn't, I'm doing this because I want to, like, I'm a
smash.
Yeah. Machismo stuff.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, I want to fight because I want to fight well.
Yeah.
With skill.
Yeah.
And you get guys with that too, but definitely more common.
It's more predominant in the women's divisions. There are girls that go out there and just smash too.
Careful of hitting this too, because it'll just
come up.
It's all good. Real quick, so karate for MMA, Lyoto Machida, yeah, absolutely. Hey guys, if you're watching on TikTok, I saw some like spam over on Instagram and TikTok. Double tap that heart in the bottom right hand corner over there on Instagram. Double tap the screen over here on TikTok. Give us some love, guys. It helps boost us up in the algorithm. The whole reason we're here is to help build Muay Thai, so this helps it grow. Okay, it helps it grow. So we really appreciate it. It means the world to us. Thank you guys. I can see those coming in. Thank you so much. Keep those coming in, guys. Going on to the women's NBA and the women's comparison, I've noticed it too, just from training new students that come in the door.
Yeah.
Like, women have a tendency, not only they have the hip flexibility,
but
it's just being more relaxed. Like, oh, I do that? Okay, boom, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. They do it exactly like you explain it usually. So if you explain it wrong, they're going to learn it wrong.
Yeah.
But if you explain it properly, usually they'll get it right away.
And this is where it goes into, like, having the correct kind of instruction when you first get introduced. I see Golden Era Muay Thai over there on the Instagram. You know, shout out to Golden Era. They train some high-level MMA fighters, too, from Muay Thai base. They go to them.
Yeah.
Or Muay Thai. Strictly Muay Thai Academy.
They're searching for them now to get that
specialty.
Yes.
And to get those basics in. The small details that you learn from high-level striking instructors is so key when it comes into the development.
Totally.
You know? Like, I told people, I'm like, just focus on Muay Thai for like 2 years. Like, just, like, earlier in your career, just focus on that. Like, yeah, do your jiu-jitsu, like, 2-3 times a week, but, like, focus on competing in Muay Thai. That way you really feel like you, like, can own it.
Yeah.
So, how do you feel about that?
I think that's important. You have to take your time. They're two totally different dimensions. Like the grappling side of it, you have to spend time knowing those positions. How are you going to react in those positions? When you throw it all together at once, everything's wild and jumbled up. But when you are learning grappling, you're training grappling, you start to understand the different positions, where the balance is at, where your weight shift needs to go. Same thing in striking. If you kind of combine it all together and do it all at once, a lot of times you start missing those little details, critical details that you need that, could be the difference in a competition. So learning the striking, learning the grappling, spending time on both of them, and then mixing it together, I think is most beneficial.
Yeah, I can see it. That way you really feel like you have a sense of ownership, and then it's going to be up to your coaches in MMA and yourself on how you mix the two together.
Yes,
right? Your style.
Yes, the feet to floor aspect.
Yeah, it's definitely like I talked to you about before I did an MMA fight. I got spiked on the head.
Yeah,
like,
that's tough.
It's like I'm like, yeah, man, I'll just do takedown defense, and we had a student who's like, maybe I just do some takedown defense. I'm like, no, don't do it.
Yeah. You got to get proficient.
Yeah, learn that. Take that lesson from me, so you don't get spiked on your head.
A big part of combat sports is keeping your focus and your mentality there. And if you get put in a position that you don't know, your mind isn't going to be calm and controlled and allow you to make proper decisions. Then it just becomes becoming an oh shit, what do I do type. Which you don't want to be in. Yeah. Absolutely.
Definitely don't want to be in that in a fight. You want to be in, I've been here before. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, hear my options. And figure it out.
Exactly.
Whether it be like in a split-second decision, or if you're on the ground in a position where you can think.
And you can think a little bit more. Yes, absolutely.
So going into like back onto those basics for like striking and stuff. How important do you feel it is? I can kind of probably already guess what your answer is going to be. But how important do you think it is for when you're training striking only, when it comes into MMA, to learn from somebody who's a strict stand-up instructor?
Absolutely. No crack on anyone's style or what anyone else does.
Yeah, everybody has their own.
Everyone has their own way of doing
That's what
things.
martial arts is.
Exactly. Oh, hello.
It's all good. We'll let it go.
Do you want to pick it up?
No, because we want to let it go to voicemail.
Okay. All right. Be back after this. We can let it ring.
Thank you for calling Pu'u Muay Thai. This is Jonathan. How can I help you? Hello? There's nobody there, guys. We're gonna leave that in the podcast, man. That's funny. So, like I said, no crack on any other martial arts because it's art.
Yes,
you
it
have
is.
your own style and stuff. This is like strictly from like me. I'm biased.
Yeah.
I'm a striking coach, but
Yeah.
like I said, I've seen at high levels of what these guys do.
Yes.
At UFC World Championship level.
They're very specific skill sets.
Yes.
Yeah. It's like if you're going to build a new house, are you going to hire a handyman off Craigslist to do the whole job?
Oh, shit.
Right? Or are you going to get someone who does concrete to lay the foundation? You can get someone that is a framer, come in and frame it. You may have someone overseeing it all, but you're not going to hire one guy to do the whole entire thing.
That's
when you're
good.
building a fighter, you got to, depending on what the rule sets are, you got to put time in each one. Can they teach you? Yeah, they could teach you.
Because they're around it all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, could the guy potentially get, the athlete, the girl, potentially get good? They potentially could. But they're going to learn a lot of hard lessons along the way that they may not have learned if they had someone that specifically focused on those different issues.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had to go through those hardships, right?
Yes.
Make it streamline that path a little bit more.
Yes.
Take less damage on the body because our body does have mileage.
Totally. Saving brain cells.
Yeah, brain cells, saving your legs, saving your head.
Yes.
Like cuts and stuff
Yes.
like that too.
Yes.
Handbrakes, all that good stuff. For those of you that are over here on Instagram, let me check these messages here real quick. Yeah, okay, Muay Thai for women is the best option. You feel more safety. That's from,
Fernanda?
Fernanda.
Yeah, Fernanda.
Fernanda down in Mexico. I hope you're doing well.
I think she's in San Diego
You're
now.
back in San Diego. Fernanda, you gotta come up and come visit.
She told me she was training the other day. She said she was going to get back to training for the first time.
Maybe she hit up our friend at Aldama Muay Thai.
Aldama, yes.
Yeah,
definitely go check him out.
Yeah,
Fernanda.
they actually have a location also in Tijuana.
They do have one. Yeah, it's his brother, right?
It's his brother, Carlos.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shout out to our friends over at Aldama Muay Thai. Always good people. Even if I officiate their fights, they never make a decision. They never argue with me, nothing like that. So it's always they treat it like business, which I appreciate. So shout out to them.
Also, they have a PKB coming up, the 5th.
Oh, March 5th?
Yes.
Aldama Muay Thai in San Diego?
I don't know where it's at in San Diego. It's in San Diego. Last time they did it, the Coronado High School.
Oh, Coronado Island, that's right.
But I'm not sure where this one's going to be. If you guys are looking for a good event, sign up for that one.
He does a good job with
They do a really good job,
the
PKBs. Absolutely,
right? Yeah.
yes.
So definitely a lot of experience. So we were talking to him a little over the weekend.
Yes.
Some fight stuff. Talk about somebody who's done a lot of MMA cross training for people. The people that come to his gym too.
Yeah.
For their
that
MMA,
want their striking.
that want
Yes.
the striking aspect.
Yes.
And we see it time and time again being in the striking specialty. In with where our academy specializes in. So I like the analogy you use, by the way, of if you're building a house.
Yeah.
You have these different people. It's like for example, I can relate this. My uncle, he's a really good painter, probably one of the best in the business. But he learned from the handyman electricians on how to do basic stuff because he was around it all the time. And he was the last guy in there, and he's like, oh crap, I can fix that. I don't need to call an electrician.
Yeah.
But he wasn't the one doing the whole build out or anything like that. And if he was, he'd probably be like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna put my name on that.
Yeah. Exactly.
So.
I can do a little bit of concrete work, but I don't know if I can lay a foundation of a house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be a little bit shaky.
Yeah, exactly. It might not be level.
Yeah, that's a really good one because we talk about that in fundamentals too.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, if you have in Muay Thai, if you don't work on the fundamentals, if you're practicing spin and shit right away, jump knees, all that stuff.
Yeah. Good luck. You're gonna have a hard time.
I'm gonna have to get you one of those combat corner shirts that says
No spinning shit.
I'm gonna get
That's one of my favorite lines during sparring class.
I heard you drop that. No spinning shit. What? No, stop spinning.
It's funny. People on State Street walk by and all of a sudden, like, they're stopped and they look and like, what the hell? Who's yelling in there? It's pretty funny.
But yeah, it's good, man. This whole location here on State Street is pretty epic. We're kind of going into. I know we have some potential fight stuff coming up too.
Yes. So we have Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron's fighting at the World Games qualifier.
World Games qualifier.
Yeah, World Games qualifier coming up. Training with Thai Boxing Institute also.
Correct.
With Coach Vic.
Yes.
Great. Go check them out.
Very good stuff over there. Go check them out, guys.
Part of the community. Let's see. Fernandez says, "No, I'm in Mexico, but I miss you so much. Let's plan a seminar in Mexico."
Yes, he said that. Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. Hey, send us a message. We can definitely set that up. We can go down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. No worries.
That'd be sick.
It'd be great. Let me know if you want to bring a Thai instructor. I can probably convince Knockweed to come down there too.
Yeah.
So
that'd be good.
He loves Mexico.
Yeah.
He's got a Mexican driver's license.
Really?
He's like, look, I'm like, don't move to Mexico. Don't move to Mexico.
The picture with him and all the federales is legit. It's gangster.
With Muay Thai shorts on.
Yeah.
And like gold and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when it comes into like for the fight, competition teams and stuff like that too. What do you think is like for our competition team that's coming up? I heard you say it the other day. Was if you're gonna be competing for us, you should always stay ready.
Yes.
Right.
Absolutely.
Putting miles in, putting it on Strava, using the running, make sure you're showing up to class and stuff like that too. Right. We talked about with these fights, there's so many opportunities coming up.
There is.
There's more now more than ever. I talk about it here all the time. But we have March 5th at PKB. With Aldama. We have March 12th with Roy Engelbrecht and Ed Rivas.
Yeah.
And San Bernardino. There's also March 5th in Phoenix, Arizona with SAA. Alliance. And then there's also
April.
Before that, March, I think 25th to 27th, IFS. Master
oh,
Sean hit us
okay.
Up.
I didn't know about that one.
He is doing a fight night and stuff too. We have, what was in April? Then we have the US Muay Thai
USMTO in April.
US Muay Thai Open is coming up in April. End of March too, Coach Eric's going to be fighting
back in Mexico.
Monterrey, fighting for a car. And then after April, after the USMTO, I want to say there's some other stuff here in California. I haven't even looked at the California.
Yeah, I haven't either. There's so much on the plate. The next 2 months is as far as I've looked.
Calendar for the team for us is hey,
exactly. That calendar's helped out a lot.
Which one are we gonna pick?
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do?
So if you guys are out there and you're looking for a gym and you want to be competitive and active and you're in the area, stop by, say hi.
Yeah. Or if you just want to train with competitors.
Yeah, or if you just want to train competitors, you want to learn authentic Muay Thai.
Muay Thai Santa Barbara's where it's at, baby.
There you go.
So we have, go ahead.
And again, okay, so I say this all the time. There's nothing wrong with kickboxing. I don't not like kickboxing. I think kickboxing is effective. However, it's not Muay Thai. Muay Thai and kickboxing are two different things. It's like calling judo or jiu-jitsu sambo, or it's calling sambo jiu-jitsu. They're two different things. They're not the same.
Yeah. So, and we say that because we have a lot of friends here in the combat sports community. We're not trying to wrestle you gymmies, guys.
No.
So, I literally have a picture of Ajahn Knockweed reffing a glory kickboxing fight.
Yes.
On the wall. So, I think you can just you can take it off. You can see there, literally him reffing glory kickboxing. They're two different sports, and I like to use the comparison of badminton and tennis. They both have rackets. They both have a net. They both have four players on the court. All that good stuff. Oh man, that's so beautiful and level. Ryan's trying to get, just for those listening on the podcast later, Ryan's trying to re-level it. Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad.
I can get the level out later
and
fix it. No worries. That's awesome. Yeah, that's fine. But kind of going into that, it's they're just different. You know, it's like, and can kickboxers go into Muay Thai? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
You know, we had all the Dutch fighters that came through in the Netherlands. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Nicky Holtzkin, kickboxing, fought professionally in Muay Thai.
Yeah.
You have also in Muay Thai, you have people like, man, who's the one that went from Muay Thai? Super Bomb. Super Bomb.
Yeah.
Kickboxing world champion. Beat, Giorgio Petrosian.
Which was a beast. Yeah.
That was, and it didn't just be a knockout.
No.
That shit was crazy.
They make for good matchups. The two different styles.
If you could pick between them though, like if you're gonna go watch two high level athletes fight, would you rather than fight Muay Thai or kickboxing?
I like the authentic Muay Thai. If I were to choose kickboxing or Muay Thai, I would do Muay Thai, and the reason being is the amount of technicality that goes into like the different ranges, the different strikes. I don't want to say it's more high level, 'cause that's not the case, but there's just more that goes into it with the clinching and the knees and the elbows.
It's like you go into MMA next. You know, it's like the progression. You have like kickboxing, and then it's very exciting to watch, right?
Yeah.
Muay Thai, very exciting to watch in their own capacities. Then you have MMA, which is also very exciting to watch because there's so much going to the ground.
Totally.
Going from the ground to the feet to the ground.
Totally.
So it's like there's just so many more dynamics, but like in a strict striking sense.
Strict striking sense, I would say Muay Thai because of the clinch and the different options you have in the different ranges.
Sweeps and stuff.
Sweeps,
like that.
yeah. I'm a big sweep guy.
Yeah.
I love my sweeps.
Yeah. I know you got Anthony throwing some sweeps.
Yeah. I love teaching these guys and see them go out and sparring and starting to hit them.
Well,
it's awesome.
Man. Is there anything you wanted to bring up before we turn it out here?
It's all love, you guys. Come by, check us out. Have a good day.
Yeah, we have an awesome academy up here. So just so you guys know, we're located at 1107 State Street, Santa Barbara. You can follow at Pu'u Muay Thai over on Instagram at Pu'u Muay Thai SB as well on Instagram and at Pu'u Muay Thai on TikTok. Go give us a follow, guys. Thanks for the love over on TikTok and on Instagram. If you're over on the Muay Thai Community Discord, shout out to you guys too. If you guys haven't jumped on the Muay Thai Community Discord, go check it out. The link is in our bio over on Instagram and on TikTok. You just click it, pmtlifestyle.com. Go and hit join Discord or join chat. Big purple button, can't miss it. Also, if you're listening to this later on Spotify or Apple iTunes. Is it iTunes or
iTunes?
Apple Podcasts? I think it's Apple Podcasts.
Is it?
Apple Podcasts, yeah. Then please go leave a review for the podcast, like a written review. It goes so far in helping boost us. We already made it. We're actually in the top 3 most listened Muay Thai podcasts in the world right now.
Top 3.
That's not bad.
That's good.
They're the ones that they're active also.
And it's been about a year?
I mean, we've been doing this since 2019.
Oh, it is?
We
2019.
were really consistent in 2020.
That's true. Yeah, I guess it has been that long.
Yeah, we started it in the back room in Ventura.
Yeah.
Now we're at.
Now look at where we're at. Now we got
this.
This.
It's beautiful. The view on State Street, the beautiful academy. You got 2 locations.
We need to make a morning show.
Live on State Street.
Live on State Street.
Yeah, this is, so this idea was given to me by my mom.
Oh, that's cool.
And she mentioned making a thing where it's always on State Street.
Yeah.
You know, they used to be like Good Morning America, the people would be in the background making faces and stuff.
Totally. So, see the homeless people walking by.
If you guys want that, please let us know. We'll be open. We'll consider it. You know, I love hanging out with this guy.
We'll be selling sponsorship opportunities.
Yeah. So you can put you in the background on TV, can pull you up. But also with that too, do you take any On-It products?
I've taken Alpha Brain.
Alpha Brain. What do you think? Does it do anything for you?
It does, and I actually keep saying I want to get some, but I
got a bottle for you.
I'm lazy. Dope.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got 2 bottles. I'm like, I'll give it to somebody.
Thank you. Yeah.
So they had a sale. But,
Alpha Brain's awesome stuff.
Yeah, I've been using it. Like I like to use it. I don't use it every day, but I take it every other day. Yesterday was one of those days. Like, man, I was up late working.
Oh yeah, the Alpha Brain.
I was just going. I'm like, I'm so excited to be working on everything.
That's true. I remember your brother gave it to me. I think we were at a competition, and it felt like everything ran smoothly. I think it was USMTO. Everything ran smoothly. Everything fell into place, and I was like, man. Next thing I know, it's the end of the day, and I'm like,
I feel good.
How did that all just fall into place like that?
Yeah, because
you're mentally focused.
It's like your mental cue is all there.
Yeah.
And it makes sure that you stay focused. It's not like anything like an upper or anything.
No.
It's hard to explain it.
If you're thinking about taking it to get high, slap yourself now.
Just full disclaimer, it does not get you high. Okay. If you need that, there's a dispensary over here behind Pu'u.
Yeah.
Just go ahead over there.
Yeah.
But going into like the alpha brain stuff, if anybody out there that's listening, you're on TikTok, Instagram, we have an affiliate link. So if you want to go check it out, use our link. And Pu'u Muay Thai actually gets credit, cash incentive for you guys purchasing through that link. So if you're gonna try it, go buy it. Usually you get a little discount and stuff like that when you use it too. All right. Well, Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
Everybody out there, have a great rest of your day.
Happy training.
All right, that's it today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys are listening on iTunes, please go leave a review. It means the world to me if you enjoy the content, if you like hearing about all the stuff that has to do with Muay Thai and what we're doing. Also, there's another way to support us. If you guys visit our Patreon link, it's in the show notes. Also on our YouTube, if you go to pmtlifestyle.com, there's a Patreon link up at the top. You can support us for as little as $5 a month to get some behind-the-scenes footage, things of that nature, to see what we're doing behind the scenes for Pu'u Muay Thai, what we're trying to get going. Also, you can get some early access clips. You can also get t-shirts, merchandise, and a few other things as perks of being a patron. Again, go check that out. It's at pmtlifestyle.com.